So many people have spent the last decade telling Ferguson's story, but none have done it quite like Chris Phillips. Phillips was starting out his career in film and living at the Canfield Green Apartments in 2014. What happened in his neighborhood launched him into the national spotlight. Michelle Lee, alongside photojournalist Eric Voss, produced our next story about storytelling with a purpose.
This is really what I prayed to do. For me, the end game is peace. My name is Christopher Phillips. I am a filmmaker, I'm a creative, and just a public servant. That's pretty much what people know me for. 10 years ago, I was living in Canfield Green Apartments, right in the heart of Ferguson's 3rd Ward, just in my little 1-bedroom apartment, doing multiple things, working multiple jobs. For several years, I had paid a premium on my rent and was going month to month because I had been trying to move like that. And then when that shooting happened, I was just like, I can't leave now. And then as the facts started to unfold for me, I understood how important it was, having lived in Ferguson, being a victim of the same systemic issues and racism and things like that that led to this moment. I knew it was important to document that. What I was documenting was really looking at the community response in the wake of Michael Brown's shooting and the systemic and institutionalized issues that were the catalysts, that were the context that led to that shooting. And so from then going forward over these last 9+ years is looking at how the community responded to it and what we did about it as a region and how it influenced the national conversation and of issues related to it. I did a short documentary piece, Ferguson 365, which I was blessed to have been accepted to 12 festivals, domestically and internationally. I had a moment where I was filming when the protesters walked past the McCloskey's lawn, and there's this shot of me pointing my camera at her, and she's pointing her gun at me, and that going viral. I was arrested 6 months to the day Mike Brown was killed in front of the Ferguson Police Department, just filming on the sidewalk. It's been, a blessing, but it's also, there's ups and downs to it. I've been fortunate enough to be profiled by the Washington Post and Al Jazeera and these different outlets and lend my voice to the conversation. Just important because Ferguson is really a microcosm of a national epidemic and problem. And so that's what compelled me. 2020 was a crazy year. I was all over the place. George Floyd and Breonna Taylor protests, all that stuff. Not everything has a happy ending sometimes, but we hope to get to that place. I pray that God uses me in the way that He sees fit so that it helps other people. And so I feel like I'm doing that through my creative work with the companies that I'm working with, and I'm also doing that with my film work because that's really, really, really important.